What's going on, guys? It's Stubbs here. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at this, the Plymouth Prowler. Now, this is a car that has been introduced in Forza Motorsport 6, most recently with, obviously, the most recent car pack that was released. And if you guys haven't seen the video, we already took a look at one of the cars that has already been released, which was the Ayrton Senna McLaren Honda F1 car. So, basically, this is another car that was in that car pack, and I don't think this is a car that anybody actually wanted in the game, but Turn 10 apparently thinks otherwise. However, I decided to have my way with this car a little bit and actually see if we can turn it into a drift car. So, my car looks like this. It is, as the kids call it nowadays, lit, right? So, it looks kind of good. The design was already done by someone on the store, so whoever did that, well done, congratulations to you. But the car itself was actually very, very interesting to me. Okay, this is a car that I don't think, like I said, anybody wanted to have in the game. You know, like, I don't think anybody would be actually interested in putting this car in the game, but apparently Turn 10 thinks that the car should be in the game, so they added it in. Now, I was messing around with this thing a little bit, and it turns out that it's not that bad of a drift car. It actually quite, like, it handles alright. You'd think that'd be pretty bad with the proportions and just the way it just looks. You'd think it'd be kind of bad, but it isn't. Now, I really don't like the way this car looks. I think it's like a really weird PT Cruiser that's just turned into like a hot rod. That's what pops into my head immediately when I see this car. It's like, oh, it's a PT Cruiser that looks like a hot rod. That is pretty much it. Also, the sound. That sound is from a Hemi. I don't know where the Hemi can fit, but apparently it fits in this thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and drive this thing. I hate the interior. It's just, the car altogether is just awful. I really don't like it. It is quite quick though. But as you can see, you can get it sideways. It's a little bit weird. I think I'm on like street tires or something with like 400 and something horsepower, I think. Maybe a little bit more. But it does go sideways. You can get it sideways. You can hold angles with it. Like, it's not that bad for what it is anyway. I can hold like crazy angle. That's one thing. I can like sort of initiate it and whatever, and then I can correct it, but I can't hold it whenever I'm sliding. It's just, maybe it's just my setup on it or whatever, but yeah, this is a thing. I'm sliding around in a Plymouth Prowler. The exterior looks like really weird for me. Like, I can't drift from this perspective. The wheels just look like it just feels like the handling completely changes whenever I'm in like the exterior view. I don't know why that is for me. Like, look, watch. I'm not gonna be able to get this to hold it. See, I don't know like how fast am I supposed to go or anything, and like the wheels just feel disconnected from the body whenever I'm in like third person or chase cam or whatever. So it's a little bit weird for me to slide around like this, but I'll give it a shot just so you guys can see what this looks like from the outside. Oh god. But yeah, from the interior, you guys saw me like sort of hold all this all the way around. I was sort of doing alright. But from this perspective, I have no idea how much counter steer I need. Oh god. Well, at least I got it around that corner. So yeah, the Plymouth Prowler is in Forza Motorsport 6. It's just such an unwanted car, but it's actually not that bad of a car to drive. It's actually quite fun. I did not expect that. Of course, every time there's a new car introduced into the game, and it either has a big engine or it's rear-wheel drive, or you can make it rear-wheel drive, it has to be tested out as a drift car, obviously. I mean, what else would we be doing here on Forza 6 other than drifting? It's an interesting car to say the least. And I was like very surprised when I took this out. I think I took it out in an online lobby as well. It's like the very first time that I was driving this thing and I built it. And it was dumb. It was just really, really dumb. I think somebody else had another one of these, but he was just like trying to drive it normally or something. I don't know what he was doing. But holy revs though. I'm going way too fast. I'm going way, way, way too fast. Okay. But yeah, the revs on this thing are insane though. They can get this to 8,000 RPM in a V8. That is really, really cool. Oh my god, I can't believe I held that. I just used the angle to slow myself down. Didn't even use the brakes at all. Oh my god. Alright, let's go for something stupid. Oh, that almost worked! What are you doing? The steering in this is just awful. You can't just throw this around. It feels very rear heavy, right? Which, you know, makes sense. Because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of weight right on the top of the front wheels, but it just feels like super rear heavy. So one final question remains. Will it roll? That is the question. Yep! And that, my friends, is the Plymouth Prowler. Thank you very much for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The Plymouth Prowler on Forza Motorsport 6. I don't like it, but it's fun to drive.